Patrick only noticed the dirt packed in the boy's ears. He concluded this was not the primary crime scene. From the bruises on his hands and knees, he clearly fought the killer before he died. But the soil here was too hard. It would be difficult to get dirt into his ears, which meant the fight happened somewhere else. There was no moon last night because of the clouds. The forest would have been completely dark. A person being chased in total darkness would instinctively run downhill. With the boy's injuries, he could not have run far before being caught. If that was the case, the first place he fought the killer should be the slope above. Following this line of thought, Patrick walked upward.
Or someone buried him alive.
Oh my God.
And soon he saw something that shocked him. A square pit big enough to bury a boy appeared on the slope. It seemed the killer planned to bury him alive. Patrick immediately focused his suspicion on the school a few kilometers away, because just now, he noticed something like a shackle tied to the boy's ankle. According to Principal Mike, the device was meant to protect the students. Because Justin had been skipping classes frequently, they had no choice but to put an electronic monitor on him. But unfortunately, the monitor was only activated after the school discovered his disappearance this morning. They used the signal to locate Justin's body kilometers away. The principal gathered all the students together. These children, like Justin, were problem kids in their parents' eyes. Their parents sent them here, hoping group management would fix them. Regarding the murder, Principal Mike first calmed them down, then explained that investigators were here to uncover the truth, so everyone must cooperate.
Yes, 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 people!
Is it true that he was buried alive?
Oh yeah, that is true.
A young child curiously asked a question. Mike saw this and did not want them to know too much. He quickly sent them back to class. Before leaving, he stopped the child and sternly told him to ask for a teacher's permission before speaking. Seeing this, Patrick became suspicious of the principal. Just then a couple rushed into the office emotional and angry. The man grabbed Mike by the collar. The school was responsible for protecting their son, but they failed. Justin's death made the father furious enough to kill the man. Fortunately, the investigators were there. Otherwise, things would have gotten out of control. Teresa had to separate and question them. According to the mother, a co-worker's child once went astray and was sent here. A year later, the child greatly improved. Facing their emotionally unstable son, the couple tried the same approach, but they never expected something like this to happen within months. The father begged Teresa to find the killer. Meanwhile, Patrick and the principal continued their conversation. Patrick believed the school was nothing more than a scam, exaggerating its success to make money. Although Mike insisted their management system was scientific, Patrick remained unconvinced. A girl walked in with a cup of tea for the principal. She politely smiled at Patrick, but Patrick saw something like resignation in her eyes. He felt he should talk to Justin's friends, since the teachers would naturally glorify the school. Before leaving, Mike warned Patrick that any conversation with students must include a teacher, but Patrick was not someone who followed rules. When he reached the playground, a female teacher was giving a lesson, using corporal punishment for small mistakes, which Patrick disliked. He introduced himself, then suggested playing a game with her, but the game ended with the woman's hands tied. The students laughed at the scene.
This instant.
Sorry, man. Your boss, Mr. McLean, told me to do that.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He's in his office right now. Go and ask him.
The teacher had no choice but to ask the principal what was going on. As soon as she left, Patrick seized the moment to question the kids. A boy named William had been here the longest. He said everyone liked Justin. Patrick asked why Justin ran several kilometers into the forest. The kids fell silent. Only Jack spoke. He said the forest was not a good place. A woodsman named Zachariah supposedly lived there. A year ago, a child from the city was chopped up and hung from a tree. People said the hidden woodsman did it. When Patrick tried to ask Justin and the woodsman's connection, Teresa suddenly arrived and interrupted. Apparently, the teacher and principal complained to her. Patrick apologized half-heartedly, then left. Meanwhile, Nick and Officer Joe were sorting Justin's belongings and found a strange map. It looked like a childhood treasure map. Could the map be related to his death? They followed the markings into the forest and found one of Justin's shoes. Nick immediately called forensics. Officer Joe continued down the path and saw a small cabin ahead. Judging by the clutter at the door, someone definitely lived there. Strangely, red paint had been sprayed on the outside by someone. They knocked, but no one responded. They started to walk around back when a middle-aged man suddenly appeared behind them with a gun. Follow me for the next part.